Peace, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. We are out here, deep divers in the gold room. I hope all of you are taking care of yourself. And let me say a big thank you to everyone who's joined the New Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Click the link down below. So some months back, deep divers, I made that video when Diddy's homes got raided. And once again, I always tell you, every one of my videos is designed to help you become your greatest version. There is so much we can learn from mainstream trending topics. And right now, Diddy is trending again, okay? The reason why is because there was a video where Diddy was seen to be assaulting Cassie, right, in a hotel. And I wanted to give you my take on it. Right? We're going to dive into it. Let's breathe. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration, sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now, deep divers. Take that, take all of it. Now, first and foremost, we're here to become our greatest versions. And we've got to remind ourselves we're also here to wake up. And so much that you see, especially in the music industry, is a big illusion. It's all fake. And we're going to dive into that. And we're also going to talk about domestic violence, all right? We're going to talk about all of that. And if you're in that situation, what you should do about it. The cat down the road is ready. First and foremost, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. Everything is aligning for you. If you're ready for that, just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So deep divers, let me just talk to you about this trending topic. So in 2016, in a hotel, here you see Diddy assaulting Cassie Ventura. And this video actually got released by CNN, okay? And a lot of people have a lot to say about this video. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, cancel Diddy right now. I mean, I went on his Instagram page and it was crazy, right? So many people are going at him, rightly so, because I always say, deep divers, no man has any right to put his hands on a woman, any woman. And what I saw in that video was truly shocking. In fact, that's why I'm not playing the video, because I just want to respect who was involved. Right? Because nobody deserves to go through that. Cassie didn't deserve that. No woman deserves to go through that. There is so much happening here. Because you see, that video came out in 2016. So that means 8 years someone had that footage. And it was all be quiet. And what this shows is that when you're in the industry, especially the music industry, you are protected. Diddy has been protected for decades, right? And people in his position, they swear, they take the oath. They're in a club, like George Carlin said, and they can get away with whatever, right? The same rules that apply to us don't apply to them. They are protected. But you see, something has happened where he is getting taken down. His character is being assassinated, and it's all happening because his time is up. It's over for Diddy. And that's the reason why you're seeing so much happen, especially with Diddy. But once again, if you are a woman who has been in abusive relationships, an abusive relationship, I'm here to tell you that find the courage to realize you will be heard, just like Cassie. A lot of people thought Cassie was lying. I said, actually, there's some truth to what she's saying, because once again, I can read energy. And you see, so much goes on in the industry a lot of people aren't privy to. So much happens in the industry that you would never ever see unless the footage was leaked. So if that's happening in a hotel corridor, imagine what's going on behind closed doors. It's probably worse than that. Now, once again, I'm not here to bring down Diddy, because it is what it is. I'm here to remind you, deep divers, that not everything that glitters is gold. So many people, they've got a wish. They're like, hey, I want to be famous. I want to be in the entertainment industry. And not everything that glitters is gold. A lot of people don't realize that a lot of these so-called celebrities, they have sold their souls. Like Kanye West said, I sold my soul to the devil for a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. A lot of these celebrities have sold their souls. And what that means is that they get away with so much, but they have sacrificed so much to get all of that riches and the fortune and all of that stuff. So we've got to remind ourselves that Diddy isn't the only one. It happens in the industry, music industry, entertainment industry, sports industries. The elites, they're doing things which the public have no idea about, and they can get away with it because, once again, they control every single aspect of the matrix. With Diddy, and once again, it's terrible what happened to Cassie. Absolutely appalling. And when I take a look at this story, this was actually March 7th because it happened on March 5th, right? That incident at the hotel. This was March 7th. And that's 2 days later. Like nothing had ever happened. So when we talk about becoming our greatest versions, deep divers, you've got to remind yourself, DMX, Def Jam Poetry, the industry, right? He was telling you that the industry is fake. A lot of it is fake. Yes, you do have real artists there. But when we talk about the higher echelons, the elites who run it, people are selected. People go number one. Prince told you that he wrote Slave on his cheek, right? It's all scripted. And there are people who abuse their power, right? Harvey Weinstein was in the entertainment industry, and he did terrible things. So Diddy isn't the only one who is abusing his power, but it happens all across the industry. But what you're seeing with Diddy is his time is up. For me, Diddy doesn't affect my life, but I grew up listening to Biggie, Tupac, and all of the East Coast, West Coast, and all of that. And I'm like, okay, I want to see how this all plays out, because anything that you do now echoes on into eternity. And I truly feel that karma is coming back for Diddy. So that was March 5th. And this is March 7th. This is 2 days later, The Perfect Match film premiere. And if you look at Diddy, if you look at Cassie, you would never know that she was being assaulted just 2 days prior to that. The reason why I'm telling you this, deep dive, is because as a psychologist, I see this all the time. There are people, not just women, also men who are victims of domestic violence, who are in a relationship that's toxic, who are getting abused, and who are completely silent. And sometimes they can't speak up because they don't know how to. And when they go out in public, 2 days later, people don't even know what Cassie has just been through. And this is the reason why sometimes you might see someone, deep divers, and you think, oh my gosh, they're always smiling. She's always happy. He's always happy. But you truly never know what someone is going through. Like Shakespeare said, the whole world is a stage. The whole world is a stage. And we are all actors. A lot of what you see in the music industry is one big act. A lot of what you see in Hollywood is one big act, no pun intended. So when I take a look at this story, I say, oh my gosh, you've got so many young children, especially, they want to get famous on TikTok. They want the life of the glitz and the glamour. And that's cool. But you see, in the industry, things aren't always what they seem. And this is what they show you. But this is what's actually happening behind the scenes. So it's like real versus fake. Illusion versus the truth. And right now, so much more is going to come out about the industry, not only with Diddy, but with other people who have abused their power. You're going to see it. Mark my words. This is only the tip of the iceberg. We've got to remind ourselves that we are entering the age of truth. Who said that? Cat Williams said that on the Shannon Sharp show, but Infinite Water said that way back in 2020. I told you, we are entering a whole period where the next few years, the hidden is coming to light. The veil is being lifted. The illusions are beginning to get shattered. And this is what you're seeing right now on the planet. We are entering the age of truth. It's up for everyone who has been living away from the Most High, who have been living double lives and also misusing and abusing their true power. So when I take a look at this Diddy story, I say, oh my gosh, a lot of people knew about this, but they were silent. And wait a second, if this happened in 2016, that's 8 years. Someone had that footage and they didn't do anything about it. Maybe because when you are at a certain level in the music industry, you are literally immune. You can do anything and get away with it. And that's what happened with Diddy for so many years. But now the chickens are coming home to roost. So once again, Deep Dives, when we talk about becoming our greatest version, don't always worship these celebrities because a lot of their lives are illusions. Focus on yourself every single day. And once again, if you've been a victim of domestic violence, realize you're not alone and realize there is help out there. You know, when I take a look at Biggie and Tupac, I said, okay, their murders are still unsolved. Chris Rock said, okay, Tupac got murdered on the Las Vegas Strip. Biggie, after an award show or whatever, a vibe party, someone had to have seen something. And when you dive deeper, you realize actually, why was Biggie even in LA? What was Biggie doing in LA? Because if you are his mentor, which Puff was, he should have never allowed B.I.G. to go to LA because B.I.G. was supposed to be in London. So I'm telling you this because with what happened with Cassie, there's also something happening with the unsolved murders of Biggie and Tupac, two of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time, some people say, right? And that's also linked, allegedly, to Diddy. So a lot is coming out and a lot more is going to come out. But once again, when we talk about becoming our greatest versions, don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you see. Because once again, this is March 5th. This is March 7th. Right? March 5th, March 7th. So sometimes we all get kind of like enamored with the red carpet, the Grammys, the Oscars, but you don't have a clue about what's going on behind the scenes. Sometimes you even see these perfect relationships on Instagram. Little do you know, Deep Divers, little do you know that it's all fake. It's all fake, right? There are actually people who pay, right? They pay to get featured in certain magazines and show that their relationship is so amazing. And then they get sponsorship deals, but they're not actually in love with that person. And it's just a business agreement. And it happens all the time. So you've got to be careful that not everything that you see is true. And we're in a time right now, Deep Divers, where this is all symbolic. I told you about the 5D, 3D split. And the fifth dimension is coming. The energy is coming on the planet where truth is coming to everyone. Everyone is going to see the truth. People are going to start to see what's really going on behind the scenes. And Diddy represents the music industry elite. And for this to happen to him is crazy because once again, that was never supposed to be leaked. But what's happening? The Baphomet eats its own children. You see, someone put Diddy in that position, gave him the fame, the fortune. Goat Lucy always comes to collect and it eats its own children. So they can give you everything, but they can take it away from you. And that's what's happening with Diddy. Now, once again, what Cassie went through was terrible. But when you're around those people at that level, crazy things happen, sacrifices, all kind of things you would never imagine. And what I always find strange is that Diddy was doing the Harlem Shake. Everything was good for Diddy up until he sued Diageo, right? And Diageo are worth billions. And Diddy sued them for racism. And ever since that, it's kind of strange. I don't believe in coincidences, but ever since that, it seems like his homes got raided. It seems like people are leaking footage of assaults and all kind of things. So I always tell you, when you're in a club and then you bite the hand that feeds you, they're coming after Diddy because he broke the oath. He was supposed to just shut up and fit in and be quiet. But once again, he wanted more power. So the same people he went after, who knows? They got connections in the media, in different areas of society, and his life is being ruined. But a lot of people say he deserves what he gets because what he did here, and I agree, is truly appalling. But once again, it's way bigger than Diddy. We are entering the age of truth. And right now, the hidden is coming to light. We've got to remind ourselves to stop worshiping these false idols. Focus on yourself. You are the real celebrity. Slow motion this side. Deep divers, you are the real celebrity. If you believe you're the real celebrity, I want everyone right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe, because someone out there needs to see this and realize that they are the true celebrity. What you're seeing is the house of cards collapsing right before our eyes. Right before our eyes. The music industry is crumbling. Its figureheads their time is up. And no amount of hush money is going to save them. We've got to remind ourselves we're entering a whole new paradigm right now where the age of truth is in full effect. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Once again, deep divers, let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And do make sure, deep divers, you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below. And remind yourself, we are in the age of truth. It's a beautiful time. Check out the number one best-selling book, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook, the Bible of becoming your greatest version. And Feel Alive Part 2 is coming out, Deep Divers. You're going to love it. Also, check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. And go and get the good ass prana shirts, Deep Divers, for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, whoa, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with Ralph Smart to help you become your greatest version, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/consultations. Deep Divers, we're in a world right now where the illusions are beginning to shatter and the hidden is coming to light. And like Cat Williams said, it's up for everyone who's been living away from the Most High. We are already in the age of truth. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe. Once again, make sure you hit that like button if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe. and leave a comment, deep divers, down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this video inspired you. 1. Peace.